Hello and welcome to this week's top tip for wellbeing from me, Ian Haken. I'm the founder and Chief Dorothy here at Yellow Brick Road, where we help energise people through our transformational programs. Now, all of these tips that I talk about each week come from that program, so they've all been tested with real clients that have had an impact. This week, again, I'm going to talk to you about physical exercise. Now, there is no silver bullet for well-being, but for me, physical exercise is pretty close to it. But I've got a tip for you, another tip for you today, where you can incorporate exercise into your day without causing too much of a time impact in other places. Sometimes hard to fit in that hour in the gym before work, etc., etc. Please do your hour in the gym if you can, but if you can't, then this tip is great for you. And this is all about the active commute. So what I mean by an active commute is how we can incorporate walking, running, cycling, etc. into our commute. And I quite often, when I discuss this with people, I come up against some barriers around this, well, I live too far away, etc. So here's a few tips to incorporate an active commute when it's a bit more difficult. If you can run, cycle or walk to work from your actual address, brilliant if you can do that. If your office has got shower facilities, which many have these days, you can get yourself showered and changed and be fresh at your desk without feeling too sweaty and smelly. But if your house is too far away, well, you may be able to build towards an active commute. If you're an experienced cyclist, commuting 20 miles is not really a big deal for you, but that's not perhaps in the reach of somebody who's not an experienced cyclist. So you could, for instance, get off the bus a few stops early and have a brisk walk for the rest of the way, or run the rest of the way, or you could get the train into work and bring your cycle and cycle from the train station to the office. There's lots of different ways we can think about it. You can park in a different car park, and don't park in the car park at your office. Go and park somewhere else that actually might be a little bit cheaper, that's a little bit further out of town, and then walk or run from the car back to the office. And what you'll find is you won't actually lose a lot of time, especially if you're commuting in rush hour. If you're commuting in rush hour and you're sitting in traffic for the last 15-20 minutes of your drive, chances are the run, walk, cycle element that you've added to it will only add literally minutes on your day, if at all, it may even save you time. So that's this week's tip, to create an active commute as part of your commute. For more tips like this, please do visit our website or click the link. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon.